And there you have it. When I watched it, I was like, well, it's obvious why he made the final 50. You know what I mean, Trey? And, for one thing, he's talented. You see him working the guitar?
Oh, man. He was working guitars.
What's the deal with the guitar?
Changes.
My granddad gave me that guitar when I was 7 years old for Christmas, and it sat in a closet for about 15 of those years. And a few years ago, I finally started learning how to play it a little bit. It's not pretty most of the time, but it was just good enough for this video, anyways.
All right, I wanted to kind of figure out and help, and see if we can help you here. So, what do we need our listeners? What do the listeners need to do? You're like the only candidate from Virginia, right?
The only one, and if I'm not mistaken, as far as the Southeast goes, I don't think there's anybody from the Carolinas or Georgia. I could be wrong about that. I'm definitely the only Virginian in this thing.
Okay, what can we do to help you?
You can go to MLBFancave.com, find my video, click on it, and you can vote. There's no limit on the voting. You can vote as many times as you'd like, and we've got another week. The voting ends a week from today. Also, if you'd like, please just follow me on Twitter at Ricky Mast, RICKYMAST. No numbers, no underscores. Follow me, say hello. I'd love to talk baseball with you. But the main thing is, man, go to MLBFancave.com and vote for Ricky Mast.
What's the nastiest thing you've had to clean up in the family business?
Nastiest thing in the okay, I'll give you a good one. A couple years ago at a local golf course, I won't say which one, some pesticides were dumped into a creek that ran right through the golf course and ended up killing about 3,000 fish. So I had to go with waders on. This is the middle of August, too, and it's hot.
Oh, man.
We had to go through and pick up every single one of these fish because they had to be documented and counted by size.
How many?
3,000. And we had to pick each one of them up, put them in a bag.
Ziploc them?
Yeah, kind of oversized plastic bags, yeah. And I can't even begin to tell you the stench.
How long did it take you to eat fish again?
Oh, that's it. That's what makes it even better. This was when I've since built my own house and I've moved out of the parents' house, but this was right out of college.
Yeah.
So I get home that night, living in my parents' basement, and my mom had fixed a huge meal of salmon for us. And
you pass. Say, Mom, I love you, but I'm gonna pass.
I just ate the potatoes, man. I couldn't eat the fish.
All right, we've got Ricky Mast in studio with his. We want to get him into the final 30 here for the Major League Baseball Fan Cave contest. In full disclosure, I want you to know I too really enjoy Major League Baseball. I grew up a Pittsburgh Pirates fan.
That's okay,
Ricky. Does that automatically make you think less of me?
Absolutely. Actually, if anything, I just feel sorry for you, man, because
I do too.
What's your advice?
I love the Buccos. I love the stadium is one of the most beautiful in America, and they deserve a good team there. And if anything, I feel the need to say sorry because I know Sid Bream is still kind of breaking you guys' hearts out there.
It's like it's yesterday. Francisco Cabrera. Here comes slow chugging Sid Bream out of Liberty University, rounding third. I see Barry Bonds loading it up. Here's the throw to Mike LaValliere. Spanky, he's in there, and my heart's breaking. And we have what's that been? 19. Since then, 19 consecutive losing seasons?
Yeah.
Right in that range. But you know what? Let me tell you this. I also like the Braves as well. And, when I was a young, sparky sportscaster, the weekend guy over at the CBS in Richmond, of course, we had the Richmond Braves. So I'd get to see the guys just a step away from the bigs and then some guys, And I tell everybody that was the most challenging assignment because it was just two different worlds in that AAA locker room. You had one group of guys who were so excited. You know what I mean? Ricky, they're a step away from the bigs. And then you had another group who they were moving in the wrong direction and they're disgruntled and they're angry. Now they're riding a bus. They were up with so you could see how that was tough. But here's my Braves connections. All right. I'm trying to find some common ground for us.
Okay.
This one I'm proud of. Got to be good buddies with Tom Glavine. He was pitching for the Richmond Braves at the time, and we got to be buddies. Well, I'd see him at the ballpark, interviewing him and stuff. I'm doing the sports for the CBS there in Richmond, and he's the young upcoming hotshot. Right, well, we dated these two girls who lived together. We ended up dating them, so we'd hang out a little bit. So Glavine, I thought he was always quiet, kind of stoic, just a nice guy. Brad Klontz is a good buddy of mine.
Local boy.
Yeah, Brad. I mean, now I'm still jealous of Brad. Brad's like some Las Vegas liaison. He's always organizing trips to get people out to Vegas, you know.
Right.
How about that life?
Yeah, that's not bad. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was at the Braves fantasy camp.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. He lives down in the area still. He's a lively dude.
Yeah.
Okay, give it one more time, Ricky. Where do we go? And we got to vote for Ricky Mast. Vote early, vote often, vote always, right?
That's it for the next week, guys. Until next Wednesday, go to MLBFanCave.com. MLBFanCave.com. Vote for Ricky Mast. Really appreciate it.
All right, will you keep us in the loop? I'd like to be able to update everybody.
Yeah, man, I'll call you a week from now and let you know how we came out.
Yes. Ricky Mast, vote for him. You're listening to Greg Roberts Live.